Plus, trash or treasure? 6 questions you need to ask yourself to determine if you have a hoarding problem.
Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 Morning News.
Are you burying yourself in junk, or is that overstuffed room a vault of priceless treasures? Well, with us this morning, author and publisher Janice Wilson Stridick with a quiz to let us know if you're a curator or a hoarder. That's a good question. Janice, good morning, and thank you for being here.
Happy Simplify Your Life Week.
Oh, and there's a week for it.
Yes, it's a national week, and today is the second to last day, so there's still time.
Okay.
My mother was a famous painter, and when she died, I promised I would curate her fine art into a book.
Okay.
I thought it would take me 1 year. It took me 12.
12 years. That's how much stuff she had?
And along the way, I started wondering, am I really a curator of fine art, or am I just a hoarder?
Okay.
So I developed this quiz because I was watching myself kind of wondering what's going on. The first question you should ask yourself is, do you lose important documents amongst the junk mail?
Okay, do you? So this is, we're going to take like 6 questions that you're going to ask yourself, or maybe somebody you know that you might think is, you know, dealing with this. And you're going to answer yes or no. So the first question, do you lose important documents in junk mail? Okay.
Yeah. If you do, you might have a problem.
Okay.
It's question number 2. Do you waste precious hours hunting for your keys, your cell phone, your watch, your glasses, things that should be right at hand?
Yeah, but that's something that, like, a lot of people do, right?
We all make excuses. Question number 3.
Number 3.
Is watching Antiques Roadshow a religious experience for you?
Oh, is that a oh, that's a show?
Yes, where they bring their stuff and value it. So, speaking of religion.
Hold on, is it a show on TV or like the shows?
Antiques Roadshow goes all over the country, and people bring their stuff. And they bring 10,000 objects, and these experts say, this is good, this is not so good.
Okay, but that makes you a hoarder? Like,
no, it's just the whole idea of worshiping your stuff and hoping that somewhere in this stuff there's something. Question number 4, along the same religious lines, is, are you praying for the trash fairy to come and clear your decks or your garage, to take care of business for you?
Okay, okay, because if you're a hoarder, then you want somebody to come do that?
Well, you think it's going to happen. Magical thinking.
Yeah. It's in your head that you think it's going to happen.
Question number 5. When people show up unexpectedly, do you lock the door and hide rather than let them see your mess?
Okay, but you know what, Janice, let's be honest. Okay, is this the last question? Was that the last question?
No,
okay,
the last question is, are you hoping that there's some treasure in all this stuff that's going to set you for life financially?
Okay, so you say that if you answered yes to 3 or more, then you've got hoarding tendencies.
Absolutely.
And
I think you've got to be careful.
I'm friends at home, let's be honest. To think that your trash is treasure, everybody hopes that there is like money somewhere, like hiding somewhere. To, you know, lock your doors because your house is whatever. How many of us are houses like that clean? You would hide from that kind of stuff. That doesn't make us a hoarder.
No, but it makes you going on the road to hoarding. And what I think is you have to take a cure. You have to get the good stuff out, set it aside, give it its own space, cull the precious gems. And the U is to unearth your core values, figure out what matters to you, and write that down so you have a little map. And the R is to reclaim your space, not the whole house, but
that's
just
for
one cure.
Okay.
1 square foot at a time.
Okay.
And the E is to elevate your standards, raise them up. Don't let those things come back in and bury you.
Okay.
So here's the thing, when I was working on this book, I had a whole house full of beautiful art, but it felt like stuff to me. It felt like too much. I couldn't focus on what is important and what isn't. And I took that cure, and I ended up with this beautiful book. And my hope for people like you and your viewers who are dealing with a lot of things.
I'm not dealing with hoarding.
You're not. Good for you. Good for you.
But I answered 3 yes to more
well,
than 3
then you might be careful. I have a friend who knew someone who was a hoarder, and she was a real hoarder. No, I don't know. I hope you're not. I doubt it. But She went to this friend's house to help her. This woman was a true hoarder, and it ended the friendship. So in those
because
cases,
it's serious.
I
mean, really, it can be very, very serious. Janice, before we let you go, real quick, that book that you wrote is about your mom.
It's called Life Particularly, and it is the catalog of my mother's art. It's a beautiful book, and I feel so happy that I've been able to cure myself of any worries about hoarding and create this catalog, this beauty. And my hope for your viewers is that they can move the good stuff out and simplify their life and let the beauty shine.
We appreciate you stopping by, Janice. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hopefully it'll open up somebody's mind. Makes me want to go clean something now. For more information, right, on these ideas, you can go to our website, foxeyesandiego.com. Janice, thank you for being here.
You.
Speaking of cleaning things out, I think I'm about to clean out one of my friends. His name is Red Wills, because the whole time I'm doing this interview, I see him touching my cell phone.
Well, you better simplify your life and get
What
rid
did
of
you
them.
do with my cell phone?
I cleaned it out. You were hoarding pictures, so I cleaned out some of the pictures for you.
I have a picture problem. I do have more than 120,000 pictures. Is that a hoarding problem?
On your cell phone?
Yeah, no.
In your house?
Did you say 120,000?
Digital pictures.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
That's a lot.
That's a problem.
You have even more than I do.
Yeah, that's a problem. I got a problem. First step, admit it.
Did you say 120,000?
I said 120,000 since 2007.
Selfies?
No,
Or
I don't take selfies.
Oh, okay, all right. Thank you so much.
What do you do with my
Ladies.
phone?
Still ahead on Fox 5.